Randy Prizzle.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to my trip to Paris, the Slideshow, part 2. So, if you obviously have been living under a rock and haven't seen part 1, I suggest you go and check part 1 out before you check this out. Because obviously my journey's around Paris. So let's get into it. I came to this restaurant, Boulanger des Hotels, and obviously I bought myself this, which was the highlight of my trip, this bave carole. Now you're going to see the pictures coming up very soon. This was sweet as a nut, mate. But I'm telling you, this, the flavors, the chocolate, the combination of the caramel, the roll together was delicious, incredible. 9 out of 10 for this bad boy, yeah. Now we come on to back to La Défense. I had to come here during the day and see the scene and see the sights again. Take in the high-tech AI looking buildings of La Défense. Incredible. To come back here again, witness it all again, absolutely breathtaking. Takes my breath away. Doom doom. Doom doom. Doom doom. Takes my breath away. Which it literally did. Coming back and seeing the arch again. Look at how big that thing is. Look how it looks. Pause and all that. But you know what I mean? Incredible piece of architecture. Everything in La Défense just looks so right. Looks good. Man, the camera trying to stare at man, but I had to ignore man still. But you know what? It just looks great. High tech, AI, all of that. Coming on now, had to go into the shopping centre, check out what was going on in the shopping centre. Grand, big things are popping, like the song T.I. Big things popping and little things stopping. Ball on his soccer shot is losing not an option. Sorry, it was looking grand indeed. Losing definitely wasn't an option when you come in this place. Look at it. Just look at it. Amazing. So we move on. Next day, we had to try and find a place to eat. Unfortunately, the place that we originally wanted to go to wasn't there, wasn't available. So we ended up going to this random spot that obviously served up some nice, I think it was sausages and meats and that, you know, all of them good things. But unfortunately along the way, we saw these sites, we saw this and it looked big, it looked amazing. So obviously we're taking a walk now. That's the sis in the background there, bigger up. Obviously crossing the road, had to get the scenery in. Look at that, do you know what I mean? Walking across the road, doing this. Thought I would have got stopped by the police and that, doing this madness. But I said, hey, I'm gonna have to take a risk here. Check out the scenes and that. Do you know what I mean? Coming in to see more picturesque moments, walking along this street. The lights are flashing, lights, and it was amazing just to see it all in person. Coming down to back alley, thought man was gonna get robbed there, I'm not gonna lie, but still, I said it looks picturesque moment. Let's take a picture and keep the footage rolling like the Limp Bizkit song. So you know what I mean? More graphing, all of that. Then we come to La Brigade, the place where we ended up getting some food and that. Do you know what I mean? Obviously it wasn't the first option. For me, personally, I enjoyed the food. Thought it was nice, thought it was great. That was my sister's food here. This is obviously my food, you know what I mean? But altogether, really put nicely. The steak was good for me. Obviously a vegan chicken and obviously another piece of steak. It's an Aberdeen Angus steak. Altogether, very nice. Moving on now, I had to go on myself, own journeys and that. Take a trip to one of these vegan places around the corner, which served up some vegan desserts. Now look at this cheesecake. This cheesecake was okay, but obviously the image that you saw before the cheesecake, that biscuit was sensational. Afterwards decided to take a walk down. Thought, you know what I mean, Bastille is very close, the statue of Bastille, so let me take a walk. Took a long walk and seen the statue of Bastille in person. It's actually quite amazing. Very nice to see it in person. Picturesque moment. Had to get the camera out and take the footage and show you guys what's up. Like the song Donell Jones now. Ooh, say what, you know that I like it, baby. So yeah, kept on moving on up like the M People song. Coming obviously to see more clips, more images. The Olympics obviously took place here, so I obviously had to get that in as well. Coming round the back to see the boats and that. The water looked fresh, looked nice. Wouldn't dive in there, definitely not. But obviously coming more on the journeys again. Let's go back on the train again. Let's move, keep it moving, keep on moving. So we go back to the place where I was staying at. Big up my cousin for allowing man to stay here. Because of her, this was all possible, so big up to her. Moving on, seeing more sights and more scenery. Decided to go again on a solo trip. Decided to obviously go and see Moulin Rouge in person. Voulez-vous coucher avec moi and all of that. Coming across, seeing this massive looking church castle thing. Didn't know what it was, but obviously found out there when it was a church. Then we're obviously still moving on, walking around, deciding to take a long routed trip. Walking took about 45 minutes to walk to see this thing, and obviously had to pause to take a picture on a video of this train moving. Couldn't believe it. Never seen a white train before moving like that. It was mad still. But anyways, going more, seeing obviously the sights. We're now going deep into the red light district area here. That's what I kind of say is the, you know what I mean, hanky-panky stuff's gonna go on. Ending up at Moulin Rouge, you know what I mean? Didn't go inside, but obviously it was a picturesque moment to take pictures. Bare people were there taking pictures. I only took a few. I decided to keep on walking. As you can see me here, doing more walking and just walking along the cycleways. Thought obviously a cycle bus would come into me, but they didn't want war with me. They didn't want it. War! Who? Yeah, what is it good for? It wasn't good for them at all. But anyways, more picturesque moments. Decided to take it all in, and then obviously now they got hit by a bus here. It wasn't going to be moving mad. You wouldn't have been seeing these images if man got hit by the bus. Do you know what I mean? Very close indeed. But you know what? I had to just say, well, that was a close shave. Coming on to see more, the Beryllion, do you know what I mean? More sights, more Beryllion pictures. Yeah, I'm back again with more of the walking. Looks like it's repeated itself, but it actually looks like the same road. You know what I mean? There's a long stretch, to be honest, really long. Stretch Armstrong settings there. But you know what I mean? I had to keep on going, moving on, and then decide to go and see that castle-looking thingy, the church thing. That came in, it looked nice. Seeing the picture of it, and I had to take more zoom in, more zoom in, more zoom in. More zoom in and more zoom in. How many zoom ins can you get? Maybe one more. No, that's it. Then decided to take a walk back down, obviously. It's just a steep hill, so obviously I had to take in the scenery, background again, give you guys more of the picturesque pictures of Paris. Do you know what I mean? Because obviously man didn't vlog. So again, more shots. Paris candles. Then decided to see this roundabout thing, and I said, hey, let's do a little swivel on the camera and see all the goodness that's around. Now see, it's just Paris in general. Picturesque of Paris, beautiful. You know what I mean? Nice place to go to, nice place to see, and obviously I had to take it all in and give you guys a 360 of what's happening around me. Moving on to see more of Barbs and everything. But that's it, guys. That's it for this part 2 of my trip to Paris. So until part 3, where there'll be more, I'll see you then.
Randy Prizzle.